In this video, we are still making progress on PicoCTF 2022 Capture the Flag. I'm having a lot of fun. I sure hope you are too. In the last video, we finally got to dig into a debugger. We were playing with GDB, kind of kicking the tires, getting a test drive to see how we could bebop and jump around a binary and maybe skip some of the strange, silly calls like a sleep function that we just didn't need to deal with. But in this video, we're doing something super fun. We are getting into the web exploitation category, and we are closing out the whole first page of the PicoCTF front-end and challenges. So let's dive in. All right, I'm over here on my computer screen, of course, have my Kali Linux virtual machine open with a directory set up for our PicoCTF game. And we are digging into this web exploitation category challenge. My face is probably in the way, but it's called Includes. It says, can you get the flag? Go to this website and see what you can discover. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on this. And here we are. I'll zoom in super quick. This says on includes. Many programming languages and other computer files have a directive, also often called include, sometimes copy or import, that causes the contents of a second file to be inserted into the original file. These included files are called copybooks or header files. They're often used to define the physical layout of a program data, blah, 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 blah. And there's a say hello button. It says, hey, this code is in a separate file. Okay. So if you are diving into some web exploitation stuff, some of the real fun stuff is like, sure, this is being presented to you right away, but it is HTML rendered in your web browser. Now, HTML is the hypertext markup language that I'm sure a lot of folks probably already know all about, and I'm going to bore you for just a little bit of time, but it's just how their web browser, whether it's Google Chrome or Firefox or Safari or Opera or Internet Explorer, whatever, happens to be presenting it to you. You want to dig into how that source code, that HTML code, is put together. And the best way to do that is to right-click and view page source. You can hit Control-U as a hotkey on your keyboard, and this will show you all the nerd stuff. And check it out. So here, what they're doing here is it's building out that structure of the markup, how this web page is going to be structured and displayed. But HTML is just for structure, right? There are other languages that are used in the whole World Wide Web that do different things. There are cascading style sheets, or CSS, that allows you to add pretty colors or make things look in one way or the other. It's used for display. It's used for styling. Hence the name. And there's client-side code that your web browser, again, Firefox, maybe Edge, whatever, will happen to be running that will do things for the web page. Maybe make animations happen or make, I don't know, some other cool clicking activity. And even, oh, sorry, bumped the microphone there. You might even see that right here when we hit this on-click button. When we said, hey, we said hello, when we pressed that button, it had a greetings function that was called. You could see that by the parentheses. It's a function. That is going to be included in this script.js that is included in the page, even though it's a separate file, right? And that's what this whole paragraph was trying to allude to here. So let's click on that script.js, and ooh, I don't know about you, but I see like half of a flag here. The curly brace is kind of cluing me in. It says 2 of 2. And this forward slash, these 2 forward slashes here are a comment in JavaScript. We had a simple function defined, hey, greetings, that was ran, and we saw the alert box, the message box pop up. This code was in a separate file. But let's grab this piece here. And let's actually store that. What I'm going to do is I am going to make a web exploitation category in our terminal. Let's make a directory, or excuse me, we do need to make a directory for includes. And let's create a flag.txt file that we know will have this in it somewhere. But if we actually go back, I'm going to hit Alt and the left arrow key on my keyboard. That should bring me back. I got to sneeze. Just a second, everybody. Okay. Sorry. Thank you. I know that you said bless you at home alone, and I appreciate it. So thank you for the blessing. We keep it real here on the John Hammond YouTube channel, everybody. All right. So now I opened in another tab. So let's go navigate back to it. We opened up that JavaScript file, but there was more code loaded in from that cascading style sheets here. Let's click on that one. And ooh, just like I mentioned, hey, that actually sets up the background color or nice display styling, light blue color that you saw. And here's the beginning of the flag, of course. These / and star or asterisk ones. These are like the multi-line block comments, but that is mandatory in CSS. That is how they represent their comments. With that done, easy wheezy, wham bam, thank you ma'am, we have our flag.txt file that I did not save yet again. And this is what we want to go ahead and submit for this challenge. So super duper simple, super duper easy. Just again, discovering, digging around, trying to understand how these web pages are built in the World Wide Web. And these are the building blocks that will help us in future challenges, just knowing and having the know-how of, okay, what is JavaScript? What is CSS? What is HTML? How do these all pile together when they are included in client-side code? We can see all of that. It's presented and given from the web server to us as the viewer or the end user. But that's that. That's another 100 points. We are cruising up on the scoreboard. Look at that, 1,200 points. We have solved 12 challenges and we have finished the first page of PicoCTF 2022, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're going to get into even more fun stuff. Thank you, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know, hey, we're still cruising with some fundamental stuff, but it's good. It's good for the people that haven't seen this before. So if you have any friends, if you have any maybe newcomers or peers or coworkers just getting into cybersecurity, look, PicoCTF is where it's at. I hope that these videos explain some of the know-how, some of the mystique behind some of the stuff, but I don't know. I just hope that I'm doing a decent job in chatting about all these different things. I know there's a lot to cover, and I'm probably speed running and maybe hitting the I believe button on some things, but I still hope there's value from it. And I hope you get exposure, or your friends or your peers. With that said, please like the video. It helps it spread out. It helps it grow. It helps it be found. Like the video, comment, subscribe, share it with others, support. I'm just grateful for anything that you are willing to do out of the kindness of your heart. Thanks so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.